Most enduro racing takes place on solitary sections of trail. The rider alone with the noise of the drivetrain and their own breath. That, however, is not the case here in Wicklow. Long before the excitement and the nerves on race day, before the 6 months of tension and travel that make up the Enduro World Series. The off-season is where riders sow the seeds of speed. So, this season, if it's a Tuesday in February, it means that Curtis is riding with teammate Jared Graves.
I've never made it out to Australia before this.
It's good to have guys come out because they push me along. Curtis came out, Richie, Cody Kelly. You ride by yourself all the time and it's so easy to get into like doing the same things in the same routine. You go out with others and put each other in the hurt box all the time. It's definitely a good way to prepare.
Intentions were to ride bikes tons, be in a different environment, get to hang out with Jared, and just 3 big solid weeks you can kind of come home tired, hopefully.
Training is, of course, an important part of the equation, but things are a little different when a number plate is on the bike.
Somebody that never raced an enduro,
They've never raced, and their first race ever will be an Enduro World Series.
So, yeah, there's a lot of advice.
So what exactly is the secret formula? What's the ideal combination of endurance, power, technical skill, and tolerance for risk a racer needs to be successful?
I actually get this question quite a lot.
So first, you're gonna have to pedal a lot.
Ride your bike as much as you can.
Drink 500 ml per hour, maybe more if it's really hot.
You have to train a little bit because it's gonna be hard.
So if they were going to race any round this year on the calendar, what round would you recommend?
If they're going to race any race, they have to come to Ireland.
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 Ireland's going to be great.
Last year was amazing. Just good, solid tracks.
What the trails in Wicklow lack in elevation, they make up for in excitation.
Ireland's gonna be crazy, busy, and that's right.
So excited to see the fans and just get amongst it.
Impossibly green, incredibly loud. Despite a reputation for the contrary, for the 2nd year in a row, it was again nothing but shamrocks and sunshine in Wicklow.
Sometimes it's nice just to keep it simple and go to a small little country off the edge of Europe.
The Irish know how to put on a good show. I'm sure it's going to be one to remember again.
What if this person's first race was going to be Finale Ligure?
If you want to go to the beach and get a tan, you should go to Finale Ligure. But bring your balls too, because that one is more technical.
What if I told you that guy was behind the camera right now filming you?
Ooh.
Yeah, Nick.
Oh,
Interview. All right. Sit down. A little different to be on this side of the camera, huh?
Just a little bit.
Within On Track and all these awesome episodes that's been brought to you guys, Nick is the wizard behind it, and he wants to give it a go.
Watch enough bike racing, and you too may be tempted to give it a go. If even for a moment you've ever entertained the thought, then this is for you.
We sit and we talk to a lot of pros, and you're almost the anti-pro.
Yep.
Would that be safe to say?
That's pretty safe to say. I am nervous, that's for sure. Starting the season, I knew there was no way I could finish the race. I can probably go down, not super fast, but I'll be disqualified for not doing the transfer time, so that's why I'm training pretty hard right now to actually finish the race. That's my goal.
Nervous? Well, you should be. With 2 days of racing and 2,500 meters of climbing, every turn is earned. So a rider better come properly prepared if he's heading to Finale Ligerley.
You know, he's been watching all his footage and going through these races and seeing it, and he's a mountain biker. He obviously doesn't ride as much as we do, just weekend warrior.
I have 2 years of mountain biking now under my belt.
It's just that big, long uphill. You'll have to shape up for that one.
He's got this journey that is starting 6 months prior, riding the bike, training, getting ready, however he can. He has limited time.
You picked the wrong race, though.
Well, I need to train.
That's a big, long climb. Ireland's just a small hill.
Small? Well, chalk that up to typical Irish understatement. Mix technical start sections with equal helpings of roots. Spice in just the right amount of flow, and then add lots and lots of rocks. After all that, you'll have the recipe for an unpretentious race course that has the potential to seriously shake up the standings.
It's a real carnage. Everybody's getting flat tire. Jared just had a flat here. Remy Absalon, George Carson is the last one. Damien Auton, Nicolo, I think Martin Maes, Richie Rude. Everybody, like Nico Vuilloz had to quit the race. It's nuts.
I heard about flats like having a bunch of people. So like, oh, I'll take this little safe line, you know. Sure enough, flat it too.
Aaron Green last year won in Leogang on the rim, so I'm kind of expecting the same.
Where I was that weekend was I was a top 15 guy. Guys were just on it. I ended up getting a flat on the last stage, so that bumped me back to 23rd. We're still progressing. I had good things to take away from that.
When the final stage was contested and the times calculated, two familiar faces stood on the top step. In the women's field, a retired Tracy Mosley came out and showed the field that she may have been away, but that she hasn't forgotten how to ride fast. And with back-to-back wins in front of hometown fans, Wicklow local Greg Callahan proved that fairy tale endings can and will happen twice. The not-so-surprising thing, though, about storybook endings is that most of the time, they don't happen without a lot of hard work between the pages.